This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. We took to Twitter at WHW Monday. If you haven't followed us already, you should definitely do so. Don't bother Tony. He'll probably block you. But if you follow the show account, you can still interact with us. It's at WHW Monday. And we said, hey, do you have a question about Tony's sole TNA appearance? And believe it or not, there are a lot of people who had questions.
I bet some of them were shitty.
Really?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay. That's a little hurtful.
Mm-hmm. Do you have them? Are you going to hit me with them now?
Well, lots of the questions were about what the fuck were you thinking with your outfit? Mm-hmm. Because you've got a Kiss shirt on. How would you describe the shirt? You have a Kiss t-shirt on, but you've got like a little short sleeve button up over it. How would you describe that shirt?
That would be a yellow, orange, white type Hawaiian shirt
like
that I had on.
You went to the douche section at TJ Maxx, right?
Probably, yes.
And you have a series of gold chains. You have like a Mr. T starter set on, right?
Yeah, that joke was not good back in the 80s, but go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying you have like 4 gold necklaces on and they're not tucked into your shirt. They're like out, like a low rent Goomba, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
A low rent Goomba. Yes. Yes. I was a low rent Dago, a low rent WAP. I still have those chains. Okay.
Where did you buy the shirt? Do you remember where you bought the shirt?
No, but we gave that away as a prize last year.
Yes, we did, with a bag full of dog hair, Schiavone dog hair, which is now limited edition because since that time, I think you've managed to kill not 1, but 2 of your dogs.
Now you're going over the line here a little bit.
Okay. The dogs didn't die.
No, they died. Okay. But I didn't kill them.
Well, did they die because they were living in the house with you?
No.
So if they would have lived somewhere else, they would have been dead as well.
That's right.
Okay. Well, we'll never know because we can't run A and B tests because you managed to kill the A specimens.
No.
Bad Money Slim writes in, so before Schiavoneing, was it Any Way the Wind Blows? Can you tell us a little bit about Any Way the Wind Blows? There is a line that is going to be used in the promo where you're accused of being a politician.
Yeah, by TNA.
And TNA basically says that your motto in WCW was Any Way the Wind Blows. So what Bad Money Slim wants to know is, was that a legit Schiavoneism, or is that just TNA shooting from the hip, off the cuff, making something up?
That, in my mind, it was him shooting off the cuff, making something up. I really think TNA believed that. Oh.
God damn. Is your phone just like a nerd convention? Every fucking nerdy bullshit thing you could possibly hear is coming out of your phone.
Yes, it is.
It's horrible. I mean, have you heard about broadcasting etiquette? I thought you were on the radio.
Okay. Are you, where were we talking about before you got offended by the sound of my
we were phone? Trying to hold a show, but you're trying to multitask.
Well, you know what? I'm not the boss. You're the boss.
Whoa, you picked the goddamn time.
No,
now, if it was up to me, we would have taped first thing this morning, but now you're late for all your production horse shit. And as Michael Hayes would say, that's on you because you picked the time.
So anyway, TNA, I think TNA was, how do I say this? Maybe just let me talk about it after I watch it. Okay.
Okay. Philly Burner wants to know dream job, calling for the NFL, Major League Baseball, college football, or AEW.
Right now it's AEW. I knew that sound would come.
No, serious business. If you had your druthers, would you want to be on ABC calling the Georgia Bulldog game? Would you want to be on Fox calling World Series, or would you want to be on NBC calling the Super Bowl?
I'd want to be on Fox calling the World Series. Yeah, I don't. What's this? Oh, okay. He had 10 minutes to beat Zbyszko. I got it.
Let's keep it going here. Talent wants to know, do you have any regrets about not getting into the business sooner, like during this era or any other? And this is an interesting question because you've talked about before that you had reached out a few times over the years to Vince McMahon or Triple H or, talent relations within WWE and specifically Kevin Dunn. And you acknowledge in the promo that we're going to hear in a minute that you had reached out to Jeff Jarrett once, and you had inroads here with not only Jeff, but Bob Ryder is a major player behind the scenes. And I'm sure we'll talk about Bob a little more before the show's over, but we're 2 years out. You're trying to sort of find your new identity. And I'm sure at times you sort of, even though there were things about WCW you didn't like, you had to enjoy some of the comforts it provided, as you alluded to earlier. Did you, think about getting in between this show? We know at the end of this, you're going to say, nope, that's it. I'm done. And we'll tell that story shortly. But between then and me calling to convince your ass to do a podcast, cross your mind again?
No, not at all. Well, one time it did.
Talent wants to know, you're a big fan of the Hardys' work in the WWE. Were you a big fan of their work in TNA?
I didn't, the only thing I watched of the Hardys at TNA was that famous match between Sting and Jeff Hardy when Jeff was messed up. So that's the only thing I've seen.
Richard Clark wants to know, did you get in trouble for saying the words tits and ass?
No.
Scott wants to know, those necklaces, what the fuck?
No, I still have those necklaces.
K. Will wants to know, why didn't you wear a suit? We all know you had that sweet WCW money. You alive, you say you don't.
By 2003, I no longer had that sweet WCW money. My contract ran out in 2002 in November.
Wayne wants to know, how much MILF trim did you get looking like a midlife crisis Guy Fieri? And why is the answer all of it? Frank Smith wants to know if you took that mid-40s Harry Box to Flavortown. Jordy wants to know, what the fuck is up with that shirt? The Hink wants to know, what's the difference between playing a heel in TNA versus being a babyface commentator in WCW?
I don't know. I don't know what the difference is.
Christian wants to know, Christian wants to know, why was Tony in full-on Dante from Clerks cosplay? And did he mention something about being his day off and he's not supposed to be there? It's a deep cut, but it's a good one. Wayne St. Dick wants to know, out of all the TNA guys you saw in the locker room, who had the best hog? Alex wants to know, who are your favorite knockouts to talk to in the makeup chair?
You see what you've done to my life?
Steven wants to know, what was the backstage atmosphere like compared to when WCW was going down the drain?
It was about the same.
RJ wants to know, what will it take for you to highlight your hair and goatee again?
Well, I do highlight my goatee. But what do you think? Do you think blonde hair would be good again?
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Stop.
How about a tattoo?
Yes.
I've been considering a tattoo.
Do it Mike Tyson style around your face.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
And have it be like, oh no, you know what? Let's do like an Asian tattoo. Those are kind of popular. You could do like an Asian writing like a symbol, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you could just have it be, like, Avis. We could do like Avis in Asian fonts.
Jesus.
What? Jeremy wants to know, who wins in a fight? 15 duck-sized Mike Tenay's or one Mike Tenay-sized duck?
Would you read that again?
Who wins in a fight? 15 duck-sized Mike Tenay's or one Mike Tenay-sized duck?
Who sent that out?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, you need some help. You need some intervention. Bless your heart.
Boston Tony wants to know, why does Tony look like he bought a ticket to the show? Malcolm wants to know, what's with the Guy Fieri wardrobe? Rick Jimenez wants to know, does Guy Fieri know that Tony got in his closet? Owen wants to know, holy shit, did Lois let you out of the house looking like this? Paul wants to know, I need to know the story behind the ice Tony is rocking and if he would be willing to buy more ice in the future.
I got it. Okay. I got it.
What?
I got it.
Archon wants to know who picked out that awful bowling shirt. Justin wants to know who dressed you. Dennis wants to know who was in that stall. Ryan Scott wants to know, hypothetically, if Tony could go back in time and with Doc Brown, would he slap his former self and say, "Don't do it, man"? Or what if he had stuck around and had a cup of coffee in TNA?
That's a good question. I would have slapped myself.
Dan says, love the hair and shirt. What would we have to do to get you to do your hair like that again?
Yeah.
Phil wants to know, was there anybody on the roster that Tony wanted to tussle with? Frank wants to know, if Whitney Wright invited you on a glass bottom boat ride, would you go?
No. No. No.
I mean, listen, there was a lot of good questions here and you almost answered none of them. Tony,
yes.
I feel like you're more depressed than when we started.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.